welcome in! I'm Sakura Mochi and I'm a freelance artist. Today I'll be working on a drawing of Solitaria of the Snow from Epic 7. I really like her character, so I hope you guys like her too. Here we go!
Yeah.
We're gonna be starting out the drawing with a sketch. To start it off, I'm gonna be quickly and messily sketching out the pose of the character to see how the character will look in the drawing as a whole. Also note that I want her hair to be very flowy so that it gets a magical vibe, as Solitaria herself have a bit of a princess complex. As for her face, I want her eyes to be looking back towards the audience. And finally, I added some stars in the background, as in the game, she summons some stars to attack her enemies. And now that I'm happy with how the character pose look and also how the layout of the drawing is, I'm gonna start sketching in more details of the sketch. This includes adding more details on the outfit and also more details on the hair and the facial expression, so that's easier for me to do the line art later on. And right now I'm working on putting down all the details of her outfit. Look at pictures of her and try to stay as true as her design as possible. However, I couldn't find any picture of the back of her outfit, so I don't really know how the back of her outfit design looks like. In the end, I decided to improvise myself. I look out for outfit for Magical Girl, as I feel like that suits her vibe a lot. I noticed that most Magical Girl outfit has two pieces of fabric hanging down behind the back of their dress. So I decided to add a star with two pieces of fabric hanging down the back of her outfit to finish up her design. And with that, we finish up all the sketch. Now we can move on to the line art of the drawing. You can see here I want the stars to come from two directions of the drawing so that it gives off a nice feeling that the star is flowing in from two sides surrounding her. And with the line art done, we can now start coloring the drawing. I start with putting down the base color of the hair without adding any of the details. Next I move on to rendering her skin. I want the light source to be coming up from above her, so I make sure to put the lighting and the shadow at the right position. At first I wanted to put some pink lipstick on her, but at the end I decided to go against that idea. I noticed I forgot to add some of her hair accessories, so I added them here right now. I also added the turquoise highlight to her hair, just like how her design have it. And of course, we can't forget to add her earrings. I really like her design of her earrings. I think it's really fluffy and cute. Next, I'm adding some shadows to her hair. I wanted it to be more of a bluish purple color on the darker part. And from there I started rendering the hair, adding more highlights and shadows to it. As I mentioned earlier, I want a light source to be shining down from above towards her, and I want the light source to be really bright, almost as if it's glowing. So I added some white highlights towards the top part of her hair to emphasize on the glowing light shining from above. And now I use the multiply layer to add some darker shadow towards the part that the lights are not shining on to emphasize more on the shadows. And next I added more white strands on the hair. This helped give the hair more volume, it makes it look more flowy and fluffy, and it helps add to the magical white and the glowiness towards the hair. Moving on, I started rendering the accessory that she's wearing. That includes the little crown on her hair, the bowl, the hairpins, and also her earrings. I added a little bit of blush to her face, and of course I can't forget her pretty red eyeshadows. And right after that we start rendering her eyes. This is always the most favorite part for drawing for me. As people always say, the eye is the soul of the character, and the eye rendering helps bring the whole character to life. After I finished rendering her eyes, I started putting down the base color of her outfit. This really makes her look more like Solitaria now. I think her color scheme is really well done, and I really like the colors on her character design. And now that the base color of the outfit is done, I'll start rendering her outfit, making sure that I keep in mind that the lighting is coming from the left side of the drawing and putting the shadow on the right side. Now that I'm done with rendering the outfit, I move on to coloring the stars and the sparkles. I wanted the star to look round and plump, to give them a cute and cuddly feeling, just like a plushie. I added some lines at the back of the stars, to emphasize on the movement of the stars. And finally I added all the sparkles, the glow, and all the little details to finish up the drawing, making sure that I make it as magical, cute, and sparkly as possible, just like Solitaria of the Snow's personality. And with that, I finished up my fan art for Solitaria of the Snow from Epic 7. I really like how this drawing turns out. I think I managed to capture her personality pretty well. I hope you guys like this drawing as much as I did, and if you do, I hope you can give me a like and subscribe to my channel to follow for more. I'll see you next time. Bye bye, Janice!